Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a very spontaneous video. I've literally just decided to film this because we're at the halfway point. Actually more than halfway because we've got 21 songs and there's 40, so we're just over halfway. It's the start of March and the next week or two are going to be very, very busy because we've got all the remaining 20 entries, whether they be internal, which most of them are now, or national finals as well. They're just going to get thrown at us almost like every day over the next week or two. There is a lot to come over the next 2 weeks, and then before we know it, we'll have all 40 of them. So I thought now would be a good time to let you know my top 10 so far at this halfway point. What my top 10 is, of course, it could change and it probably will change. Although my number one has not changed the whole time, and it'll be interesting to find out if it does. So I should probably get right into it and try not to talk too much. So my number 10 for now is Malta, which probably to you sounds like a really random choice, like why Malta? There's not really a lot of love for this song. I should say actually though, Poland is very, very close to being in my top 10, and I think it should and probably will be in my top 10. I think that just shows really how much I actually like a lot of the songs this year. I don't think it's looking too bad at all. But anyway, yeah, for now it is Malta as my 10th place. And it is really weird because I know there's nothing special about this song, but then why is it always in my head? Like, it's always stuck in my head. I find it really catchy, even though I understand why people don't really like it that much, like it's nothing groundbreaking. But why do I like it so much? Like, why is it always stuck in my head? I don't know. But there's something about it that I like. My number 9 is Czech Republic, Lights Off. I'm not sure about this placement entirely. I do have this moved up and down quite a lot. It's always been in my top 10 though, but it does change a little bit. But I'll call it my 9th place for now, Czech Republic. So with this song personally, I go through stages of not listening to it and kind of leaving it to one side, and then I go back to it and then I enjoy it every time, especially that chorus. You know, it's really catchy. It's got a really good beat, and I think this could be quite a good result for the Czech Republic. If I had to make a prediction, I think it could do better than last year, at least. I think they could qualify, especially in that semi-final too, definitely. I like them as a group as well, the three of them together. And yeah, it's very upbeat and fun. It's good, yeah. My number 8, Finland. I think it's really cool that the Rasmus are representing Finland. I know my first impression of the song was not good at all, but over time it's grown on me and I've accepted it now. I definitely think, along with everyone else, that there are some problems with it. I think they really need to bring a really good performance into ring, because the live performance at UMK, he didn't sound that great all the time. The staging I think was okay. You know, I like the black and the yellow and the cartoon. I think they can keep most of that, but I think they really need to put a lot of energy into it for them to do well. But the actual musicality of it, you know, how it sounds, I really like the guitar solo, the drums, the melody in general. Yeah, I do like it. my number 7, Estonia, Hope. I really love this, I always have. Right from the start, it was the clear standout winner of Esti Lowell. A perfect choice. I love the song, the staging, the meaning, um, everything. I think it's definitely one of my favourite Estonian entries ever after 2018, or actually maybe it is my favourite Estonian entry ever that I can think of. I really like it, and I think it could actually do quite well as well. I just think they've made the perfect choice. Next up for me is Ireland. I actually, some of these I like equally as much as each other, so it's really hard to rank them and put one above the other when you like them both for different reasons. It's always really hard, I find, to do a ranking in general, so it could change. But Ireland, that's which, again, I really love this song. And again, I always have right from the start. And again, it was the clear winner of the national final. There was no other option, really. Um, I listen to this a lot, and it's so catchy, like from start to finish. Volume on loud, headphones in. It's so catchy. I love it. And as long as they don't mess up the live performance, which they did last year, completely ruined it. I hope they don't do that again. I hope they can, do something exciting with it on the stage, but not too much, like with maps. Um, but yeah, I really like this. It's so good. So my 5th place is Spain, Chanel with Slow Mo. Brilliant performance at Benidorm Fest, and the fact that it's her first ever song is very impressive. I think Spain will get their best result in a few years this year. Definitely a good few years, probably since Ruth Lorenzo, I would think. Um, I think Spain will definitely be up there in the top 10, or at least left hand side, surely. The whole choreography, just the whole package in general, is really good. So I think we should be expecting good things for Spain this year, which makes a nice change for Spain. So moving on to my 4th place, which I think is something that could change. Uh, Hopefully not too much, but for now it's Albania. Um, but this is based on the first original version of the song, because we know there's a revamp coming out very soon, and I love the original version of the song. I always have, and I never thought it needed a revamp, apart from obviously being cut down to 3 minutes. But from what we know about the revamp, there's going to be lots of English in it, which concerns me. I don't want that. I always hate it when these songs get changed so much. English gets added in that doesn't need to be, I don't think. So yeah, not looking forward to that. So basically, I'm nervous for the revamp because I don't want too much of it to change. I think it was fine as it was. I just hope they keep the best parts of the song and the main element of the song, the eagle, the ethnic sounds. I hope they keep all of that in there regardless. So yeah, we'll wait and see with that. Oh, and also it could actually be my favourite Albanian entry ever, maybe even more than 2018. But again, this is before the revamp, so we'll wait and see what happens. I'll probably do a reaction to the revamp as well, so looking forward to that. So now we've arrived at my top 3 at this moment in time, and this is really interesting because my 3 favourite countries in Eurovision have happened to be my top 3 this year so far, and it's not on purpose, it's just a coincidence. But these 3 countries in my top 3 happen to be usually my three favourite countries in Eurovision, so very interesting. My third place for now is Ukraine, who are now, at this point, the favourites to win. Um, I know you could say, will they get some sympathy votes? Um, Maybe, but the song in general is genuinely really good. Like it's so good. It's Ukraine doing what they do best. It's why we love them at Eurovision. Um, and I'm glad that this song was chosen eventually to go. You know that whatever happens, they're gonna step onto that stage with huge cheers from the audience. It could be quite an emotional moment, actually. This could be quite a big moment because it is a big moment for them. You know, they are still taking part as of now with what's going on in their country, um, and they should be, as far as I know, be actually performing on the stage in Turin. So that's going to be a really powerful moment. But you know, regardless of all that, of what's going on, the song itself is genuinely really good, and it's a big favourite as well. I'm not sure if it can win overall, but you know it's going to be up there at the top. They're going to get loads of points from both public and jury, I think. So it could be a contender, definitely. So my second favourite so far, and I think it will probably stay quite high in my ranking, it's Norway, Give That Wolf a Banana, Subwoofer. I mean, you know that I'm a fan. You know I'm a sub-cub officially. I love this. And when they won Melody Grand Prix, at the end they performed it again. And I loved how, first of all, the crowd were loving it, but all the other contestants were dancing on the stage with them. And that's probably my favourite moment of the national final season so far. I love that. I could go on for ages. I could make a whole separate video about how this, to me, is not a joke entry. That's like a whole other topic. Some people agree, some people hate it, but it's not a joke entry, I don't think, because when you look past the lyrics, the actual music is good. Like, it's a bop. I just love it. I think people are being so harsh on this. Also, I hope people realise that this will probably do very well, especially with the public. Like, I am very much predicting a huge televote score, and I just hope that people are ready for this and don't complain about it. I just hope you're prepared for it, because I am. You know it's going to happen. They're going to do well. So my winner at the moment, could it change? Maybe, depending on what other songs we get from these internal countries, but for now, it's Italy. Again. I mean, the fact that Italy could end up being my winner of Eurovision like 3 or 4 years in a row is just amazing. This country can do no wrong. They don't know how to fail. They don't know how to not bring quality. Like, it's just what they do every single year. Like, I am an Italy fan in Eurovision. Just amazing. City Buoni, amazing. Privighi, again, I love it. I love what Italy are doing yet again. Mahmood and Blanco together, I love their voices. I love Blanco's voice. Privighi, I listen to it a lot, like more and more as the weeks and months go by. It's just such a lovely song, it really is. I really like how it builds up towards the end and then comes back down. It's just a really beautiful song, and I talked in my video a few weeks ago or a few days ago about Italy maybe winning again. It's still there, you know, it's still on the table as a potential winner. Definitely, I don't see why not. It'll definitely be up there in the top five. You know it will. Um, but yeah, Italy, Norway, and Ukraine, those three this year, what a great bunch. Like, so different. But I love all three of them for different reasons. So that is my top 10 at the halfway point, 21 songs out of 40. But we've got Switzerland, Belgium, UK, Armenia, Iceland, Azerbaijan. You know, this could change things. The Netherlands as well. And I'm really looking forward to hearing the rest of the songs. I think we could have some really good ones in there with what's to come. Definitely, maybe even a potential winner. I'm really looking forward to the next 20 or 21 songs, definitely. So that's my current top 10 for the moment. I'd love to know your thoughts and what your personal top 10 is right now. So feel free to leave that in the comments below. It'd be great to compare all of them, see how different we think. I'm really excited now to hear all these other songs we've got coming up over the past 2 weeks. It's going to be really interesting. I can't wait. So there'll be lots more reaction videos from me with all these internal entries and some more national finals as well. I can't wait. And I hope you will continue to join me in watching them. So thank you for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.